Hey guys, welcome to a new guitar lesson. This will be for Bad Decisions by The Strokes, so let's jump right in. First of all, you'll need a chorus pedal possibly for the main guitar part. You can hear how it's kind of on there the whole time, and a little bit of distortion for that as well. And then we'll need some more distortion later on. And I'm also using a little bit of reverb, but that's not totally necessary. Alright, so this song is super easy, and it's in the key of C. So let's talk about the chords in this song. The first riff is a C major, followed by an F major. And it sounds a lot like Melt With You, that old song from back in the day. I don't know who it's by, but it sounds a lot like that. Anyway, C major and F major. So if you have another guitarist that wanted to play that as well, you can do that. And then during the little bridge section, the chords will be A minor, F major, D minor, E minor. So yeah, those are the chords for basically the entire song. It's going to be either those first two chords or those four chords for the bridge part after the chorus. Alright, so the first riff of this song, and basically half the entire song, is just these 4 bars here. And it will start out, it's the left ear guitar. He plays it mostly the entire song. And it goes as followed. There's the first 2 bars, here's the second 2. So first we're going to start off 3-5-3-5, alternating. And then lift your ring finger off to hit the 3 on the D string. And then hit the 3 on the A string again. And then you're going to slide your hand down to the 2 on the A string. And then go 3 on the A string, and then open on the D string. So all together. And then we're going to move our hand down to the F position here and hit 1-3. And then remove your ring finger for your middle finger to get the 2. And then 1 again, and then open, so just take it off. And then 1 again, and then just hit on the 3 on the A string. So all together we have. So you only need to move your hands 3 times that entire segment. Before the pre-chorus, later on in the song, they change 1 measure, and it's on the F part, so the first half is normal. And then here you'll hit open A, and then you'll hit the first string on the first fret on the E string, and then you're going to hit the second fret on the A string, and then it will go back to the top. So altogether, that variation, they only play it 1 time. It goes like this. This next part I'll call kind of a bridge, and I will take off the chorus effect and add on a light distortion. And the left guitar will start with a riff on the 5th fret of the G string, and it sounds something like this. So that's the first quarter of it. The next part so now we have half of it. And then the third quarter is actually that same part that we just played repeated 1 more time. And then the final quarter of it, you just slide your hand up 1 entire fret, or 2 whole frets, 1 whole step, and play the same spacing and the same notes, but a different fret. And altogether, that bridge will sound like this. And then it will repeat. And during that section that we just played, if you have a rhythm guitarist that wants to play chords, it will be the A minor, and then F major, D minor, E minor. So then for the left guitar, we've learned all the parts except for the final part, the outro. and that will sound something like this up on the 12th fret. And it's just 2 bars repeated kind of over until the ending. And then that repeats. At the very end, they kind of do like a slow down where it's kind of like, and then they land on like that 11th fret instead, kind of like a flat 7. Alright, so that's basically the entire first guitar part. Now here's the second guitar part. So the downbeat of the song, you're going to play like a C major shape up here. I usually play it up there. And I'm just going to strum like the middle strings and not the high and not the lowest ones. So that's kind of like what he plays on the downbeat. So you kind of sit out for the first bit of the song, and then you'll come in on the chorus, and you're going to just play a C major chord and an F major chord. And I, again, only like to pick like kind of the top 3 or 4 strings. I don't hit the bottom 2 really. So I'll come in with the C major shape and just play the top strings. And then I'm going to switch to my F major. So that's the second guitar part during the chorus. And then the second guitar part has a different part than the lead during the bridge, but it's the same strumming pattern kind of. So for the second guitar part, you're going to start up on the 9th fret of the G string and kind of play. And that's going to be the same rhythm through the next 4 or the next 3 bars. Again, that was. And the next part, you're going to start on the 10th fret of the G string. And then the next section is actually just that repeated. And the next one, you're just going to slide your hand up a whole step and do it on the 12th fret. So you'll play that for the bridge parts along with the lead guitar, and you guys have like the same rhythm but different notes. So then we have like a bridge and then some more of the same stuff that we already know. Towards the middle-ish end, it's like an interlude type deal. You're going to play the 5th fret of these 3 strings and then slide it up to the 10. And then he slides it back down and then back up. And you'll kind of hear that in the song. And then right after that, it's kind of like a little lead line starting on the 8th fret, and it goes as followed. So that's like the first half of it. The second half is very similar, and it goes as followed. So far it's been the same. And then on this part, you're going to wait another beat. So that part is a little slower than the previous one, but it's the same notes, just a little different rhythm. You'll hear it and you'll know. Alright, so the last part is this part up on the G string, and I'm going to put my middle finger on 9, my pointer on 8, and then my ring finger on 10. I'm going to lift it off during the part. So it will sound like this. So you play that twice. Then we're going to move up to 10 and 11 up here. So you'll play those a couple times. You'll hear it in the recording. The last time you play it, it will be. And then they play the 11th fret right there for that flat 7. And that is the last note. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more lessons similar to this one. I also do music theory lessons and covers, so make sure you check those out, and I will see you next time.